you actually look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen here, you can see that this ad account, again, spending 100K per month, has 160 active ads. If we go over to our ad account spending $100,000 a day, you can see that they actually have over 1,000 ads running. This is the second big difference that I want you to understand. Brands that are spending more on Meta will always have more active ads running. Now, again, the takeaway from this is not, I need to run 1,000 ads. That is not the point. The point of this is that you need to build systems that can create ads with intent, and your processes will scale month over month as you continue to grow. For the brand right now that is spending $100,000 a day, we were actually working with them when they were spending just over $100,000 a month. And the thing that I want you to understand is that we didn't just take them from 200 active ads to 1,000 active ads. This was something that built up over time, and we created creative systems that can actually produce that kind of volume with intent. The number one mistake that people make is they see brands at a lot of scale that are running a lot of ads, and the learning that they make is, I need to create more ads. And then what they do is they don't actually build a system that can properly scale and create those ads. They just start creating more ads. And then as a result of doing that, your overall intent goes down. So your quality goes down, your quantity goes up. So yeah, you're making more ads. But the thing that you're missing is that these brands that are spending, $50,000 to $100,000 plus a day, they have big money to pay a lot more people to make more ads. Okay. And so you need to not just copy what they're doing. You need to think about, how can I slowly scale up to create more ads? So yes, we do want more quantity, but how can I keep the quality there? And that's why a lot of times we actually recommend people to focus more on quality. We've seen so many people be like, oh yeah, I make 200 ads a month or 300 ads a month. But I'm like, well, how many winners do you have? And they say 0. And I'm like, well, your problem isn't quantity, it's quality. Because at the end of the day, you need both if you're going to get to big scale, okay? You need a lot of high quality ads. And the only way you get there is either you're just the best marketer in the world, or you actually have teams, and again, teams plural, that are creating ads for you. The account right here that is spending over $100,000 a day has multiple agencies, including our own, creating ads for them, okay? So not only do they have us, they have an internal team, and they have some other agency as well that are all contributing to creative, okay? And because of that, we have a lot of diversity, which also, just to circle back to my first point, makes finding these other angles a lot easier as well, because we have multiple minds and multiple teams and multiple people thinking, how can we crack new angles for this brand? So again, yes, most brands at more scale are going to have a lot of ads running, but the number one mistake people make is they automatically think they just have to start making more. No, you have to build a creative system that can generate more high quality ads. The goal is not more ads. The goal is more winning ads. And just to show you something very interesting here as well, as we jump back into the screen, I want you to take note here that this ad right here, I know all of the ads are blurred, but this ad right here has spent 9.5K out of $105,000 in total spend. That is less than 10% of the total daily budget. Now, if we go over to the other account, you can see here that yesterday, and again, I know this is just one day, but yesterday, this ad spent 1.2K out of 4.4 total. That is close to 30% of the total account spend. And this is something that we have seen so common across brands that are at lower scale versus brands that are at more scale. It's that they have more winning ads. As you can see here, this one ad is basically spending 4 times as much as the second top spending ad in the account. Whereas if you go back to the 100K per day account, we have this one ad spending, again, 9.5K, and then the second top spending ad is spending 7.4. This ad right here is only spending 22% more than this top ad versus 500% in the other account, okay? So I want you to understand that these accounts that are at more scale just have more winning ads, okay? The goal is not more ads in general. The goal is more winning ads. That is the second most important thing for you to take away from this, is that we see time and time again, brands that spend over $1 million a month usually do not have an ad that is going to have more than 15 to 20% of spend. And that's for like the entire year, okay? These high spend accounts constantly have new winning ads going into the account. And even for us as an agency working with this client, like our KPIs are winning ads for each and every single month, not just winning ads that we created before. We need to come ready to play every single month and make new winning ads every single month for us to continue to not just maintain this scale, but also scale further.